loading screen where we know exactly what we're doing.
Your taste sucks. That movie was bad.
I like
Anyway. Five. There you go. Yeah, we're back.
You might have to refer to me as Captain, Alex.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me get my morning stretch out. Woo, that came out
You
of nowhere.
really do be like that.
It do be like that, bro. Welcome, welcome.
What's up?
Hey, man, I'm not much. We're just getting started, guys. Loading screen, your morning podcast to cue your day up with. Of course, I'm Dre, a.k.a. Crash. And with me to my left, of course, is always the one and only, the scaredy cat himself. You'll understand that later as to why I'm saying that. Alex, a.k.a. Sir Skrillex, in the building. We're live. We're live. We're already halfway. Yeah, I was going to bring that up. I was like pulsing, trying to do the spooky thing, huh?
I don't know if you can, if I were to change this, hold up. If I were to change the lighting here. Okay, you can kind of see it.
Yeah,
there's
definitely.
You can see there's like flame. It's like the the animated flame stuff in there.
Yeah. What bulbs are those? Yeah. Those the Philips joints?
No, they're like some cheap
ass. The super Chinese version of it that is just like real cheap. Nice. Yeah. That's a thumbs up, pal. Whatever you gotta do.
$8 a pop, dude.
Whatever you gotta do to save that money to then get that $30.90 later. Yeah, it's all part of the plan. Yeah. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Of course, this is Loading Screen. Like I said earlier, your morning podcast to cue your day up with, supported, brought to you by, and loved by, of course, Mike and Ike and Zip Chair. Shout outs to them for always supporting the show every week. Today is October 13th. Dude, we are almost halfway through October already. By the way, this is episode number 49. We're almost at 50.
49. God dang. I was about to say, are you drinking beer right now, dude?
No, that'd be awesome. But those days are long behind me, man. I can't wake up in the morning, post partying, and be like, yep, need another beer. My body just won't let me do that, by the way. But yes, all right. So we got some news. It's kind of ranging all over the place, really. And actually, there's one I unfortunately forgot to send you, but I'll bring it up later if we have time. But let's just jump into some of the action. So since it's October, I think today, actually, yeah, as a matter of fact, it's today. So it kicks off right at this moment. Overwatch got its grand finals just finished up. I have my own kind of feelings towards Overwatch right now, especially how the viewership has gone for it. But that's a talk for another day. But in the meantime, though, their Halloween event that they do every year, among other events they do every annually, it starts today. So you actually can get your hands on some new costumes that are out. It is from October 13th to November 3rd, I think is what it was. They have some pretty sick costumes out and about. I
love when games do this, dude. This is like my favorite time of the year.
Oh yeah, like when you get those special, those special holiday stuff. Yeah. We have some good ones. From the ones I've seen, of course, the Diva one is pretty dope. We've got the Sigma, what is it? Davy Jones look to him right now. You got the whole pirate thing, got the beard. Let me see, what other characters did we get again? Twitter, please. Well, I'll just scroll through it.
Come on, Twitter.
Sombra, of course, Echo. I think Echo got the best one. It's very creepy. It's like all stitched together dolls. I think she even has button eyes as well. Got a little stitched heart. And of course, wait, why am I blanking on her name? Oh my God. Why am I blanking on her name?
Come on, buddy.
Dude, I'm blanking so hard right now. I haven't seen her in competitive for quite some time. It's been a long time. She's Baguette. Starts with a B.
Brigitte.
I just called her Baguette.
Brigitte? I thought it was Bridget.
No, it's Brigitte. Brigitta.
Oh.
That's her name.
The Baguette.
Yeah. Also, yeah. Winston got. I think I don't know if Winston's skin is new. I don't think it is. Actually, I think it is. It looks like a werewolf type of costume, but yeah, that's live.
Did
that's
they do
all
this
now.
Last year?
Yeah, they've done several Halloween events before. It's not the new one. They
skins
just
and all that stuff.
added more
Okay.
costumes. Yeah, exactly.
Gotcha.
But yeah, it looks good. Starts off today, so fan of the Overwatch right now. Shout outs to San Francisco Shock being the two-time
Yeah, it's
grand
Holy
champions.
shit, the two-time.
The two-timers, man, they defended the title second year.
Mhm.
California winning everything. Lakers winning, championships. San Francisco's taking Overwatch finals. Damn. East Coast needs to step it up. That's all I gotta say. All right, so
Yeah,
let
East
me
Coast
see.
ain't so Beast Coast.
Nah, not right now. So speaking of bread and Brigitte, I don't know if you've had a chance to play Genshin Impact.
I have.
I have not. I have just constantly been watching it. My assistant plays it.
It's
like
good.
crazy.
I've had so many people tell me, I've had so many people basically try to talk me out of liking it, and unfortunately it's kind of worked. However, I did see a tweet from Professor Broman, who's been playing, I don't know how many, he had to have sunk like 100 hours into this game already, and I forget what level he is. He's like level 75. He's put like 100 hours in it, and at the end of the tweet he goes, and I haven't spent he hasn't spent a dime.
A dime on it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
so all the people that are arguing with me about it,
yeah,
they're like, that it's like, yeah, you can play this game without spending money.
Absolutely.
Guys. It's okay.
But that doesn't matter because there's plenty of
Here they
other
are
people that
making a
are
lot of money.
that are willing to spend a lot of money on it.
Yeah,
So grossing over $100 million, Genshin Impact has recouped its development cost in just 2 weeks.
Insane.
2 weeks, $100 million. It's done very well, of course, globally. China, Korea, Japan have an insane, popular community behind it, insane market behind it. And from America, it's actually caught on pretty well over here. So they are just racking it in. They're supposedly making over 1 billion in Chinese currency, 150 in US AMAD, and business analysts with firm Nico Partners said that Genshin Impact was without a doubt the most successful launch for an original IP from a Chinese developer. I just like the fact that the more we were playing it, the more people have noticed similarities in little things in it. I don't know if you've seen those videos where it shows the animations are ripped straight from other games.
Yeah.
There was one
It's
where
crazy.
the long sword, the kind of broadsword one, used the broadsword animations from Nier Automata from 2B. There was another one where there's like Virgil from Devil May Cry animations with the katana character. There's so many characters. I actually don't even know how many characters there are because it's random, right? Who you can get. I think you can eventually unlock more people. I don't know all the rules to it, but there's different characters, different ways to play.
They ripped off of so many games.
Yeah.
Like yeah, the ideas I guess are original in terms of the story content, but in terms of mechanics and that shit, not original.
They were like, let's just take a look at the last couple years and all the good stuff that was good. Let's just take the good stuff and put it in our game.
Put it over here.
Yeah, exactly. Put it over here.
The placement of the stamina gauge in Breath of the Wild.
Yeah,
I know we've said this.
The stamina gauge, the gliding, I mean, the cell shading isn't anything new, but like the way it kind of looks, it's very similar to it. The open world mechanics to it, but then it's got the RPG elements to it. A whole lot of other.
Don't get me wrong.
It's
a good game.
It is. Like no shade thrown. It's just you could see what they did. They were like, let's just take all the good stuff. Yeah. And just put it here. It's fine. Yeah, exactly. And then we'll see what happens, and it'll be free. You can play it for free. But then if you want to spend money, you can. And grossing $100 million in 2 weeks is not a bad look. So, and I think at this point there's it's a gacha game, so it's they're constantly able to update it. They're gonna be able to just give it more support down the line. I mean, $100 million says if that's already recouping the development costs, you're just making money at this point in 2 weeks. That's pretty wild. That is pretty wild. That is something I did not expect to close the year off on. Is something like that, a game that, for all intents and purposes, not to say there's nothing great about it. It's got good stuff, but it's not exactly innovating anything, right? It's not like this brand new way of playing a game. It's just like, no, we're just gonna grab all the tried and true methods we've seen, and we're just gonna put them all together. We're gonna big old melting pot. Yeah. Normally that kind of patchwork would be awkward. It could, yeah, exactly. Like putting, what is it? It's just like, it's the idea that like this shouldn't work on paper. It's like not a great. It's like something a kid would come up with. It's not that. Well, it sounds horrible when I said that out loud, but it's not like I'm knocking the developers. But it's kind of like, yeah, if I made a game, I would have this, but I want to bring this into it and this, and it's like that's a pipe dream. It's like I said, something a kid would just make their dream game about. That it's like this is what I would love to have in it because these are my favorite games, and it shouldn't work, and yet somehow it does work. Yeah. It's a very interesting situation. So $100 million, not too shabby. What else did we got on deck here? Let me see. Oh, since we're running through the dates as well, October 10th, just passed. That was last Friday. It's a pretty big deal. Considering what is it? Doom came out in September 30th, 1994. October 10th is what John Romero, went. A big component to the game's creation, deemed October 10th being the actual birthday for Doom 2 because they had a release party, all that kind of good stuff. Kind of insane that this game has been out that long. I remember playing this game in like 96, 97, because I was still young and I didn't have a computer until then. The impact this game has had, has been has been proven tried and true over the years. But it's insane to think that it's been that long. It's like 36 years now. No, it can't be 36 years. What am I thinking? My math is off. 20.
I'm just letting Dre go here.
24 years. 24 years. I can't do math. It's too early. 24 years because I was 6 years old then, or 8. See, can't do math again. I was 8. Yeah. It's pretty wild to see that it's been that long, because like I still will easily play that game now. It's ported everywhere, right? I don't know if you've seen that one thing where the guy replaced the little screen on it and maybe the controller, but he made like Doom play on a pregnancy test. I don't know if you've seen that video, but that's like hilarious. Yeah, the joke that Doom could run on anything, but this is Doom 2 more specifically. So yeah, happy birthday, happy 26th birthday. Oh, there you go. It's down here. I was right. Happy 26th birthday to Doom 2. A really prevalent piece to gaming history to a lot of people. To a lot of people that even, develop games now. Doom, it being so open source at the time, with the Doom engine being allowed to be made into whatever, paved the way to some of your favorite game creators now, game developers now. So, it's very integral, not just to the fact that it was like an insane, 3D processing, actually being able to build that space, tiling and such that they did in like Wolfenstein, more refined, way more than that. So, once again, happy birthday to Doom 2. And fun fact, if you didn't know, it's been deemed that the main character from Doom, which everyone's been speculating for the longest time, it hasn't been confirmed as to what his actual name is, due to the other recent games, like is he a Blaskowitz or whatever, what's his actual name? His name has been deemed Doom Guy. Like that's actually that is his government name, is Doom Guy. So in case anyone was wondering out there, his name is Doom Guy, and that's it. It's like this first. There's no last name. Doom Guy is his name. So yeah. All right, cool. So shout outs to Doom 2. Maybe I'll boot it up at some point. Still can just play it now. Like you can just jump on Steam and play it. I think with network capabilities.
You love your
as well.
Doom.
Who doesn't, man? Like I think I might be wearing my Doom shirt underneath here. I don't even know at this point. But all right, one thing we want to check out as well. Yes. So Spider-Man Miles Morales and Spider-Man PS4 Remaster have both gone gold. We talked about this before, just on the last show when it came, not this, but going gold. Cyberpunk went gold. Spider-Man has gone gold, so that means it is done. It is ready to be at least massively copied, and the discs are ready to be created. The packaging is getting set up, but besides that, we actually got to take a peek at some more costumes within the game somewhat. You got to see the traditional red and black for Miles here. There was another video. It's not linked in this article. I saw it, but there's a Spider-Verse themed costume for Miles that someone already hinted at that he's also swinging with Spider-Man. Technically, people are asking whether or not it's actually Peter Parker still. 9 times out of 10, yes, it's most likely Peter Parker because it's the PlayStation 4 suit. But yeah, we actually got to see some actual somewhat footage of both of them together at one point. And even if you look at this article or this little tweet here, no, it's not a tweet, excuse me, I think this is Instagram. Yeah, Instagram from Insomniac Games, that it looks like he's talking to, you know, a hologram version of Peter, or, you know, a Spider-Man here. Yeah, we're just, you know, as we're getting closer, man, I'm ready to get into it.
I'm getting more excited. I mean, I've told you many times I'm not the biggest superhero fan anymore.
It's died down a little bit for me too.
Yeah, I mean, knowing
it's
I
chilling.
got hearing you and everybody talk about the you know, Spider-Man that came out a few years ago, and the fact that now I have I'll put air quotes, a pre-ordered PlayStation 5. I'm like, I'll try it, you know, maybe I'll get it. But who knows? We'll see.
It's not fully confirmed yet, sir. Let me see.
I mean, it tells me it's confirmed, but you never know with these days.
Man, they had posted up another, like I said, they posted up a clip of them two actually swinging, but I heard it, I watched it, I actually saw the clip itself. I just don't know where it originated from, and this is way too far back. So, yeah, if anyone wants to go check it out, you could probably find it on somebody's Twitter at some point. For sure, like someone must have retweeted it or something, because it is out there. It is extremely brief, and it's literally like 3 seconds, and the outfit that Miles wears is kin to the Spider-Verse outfit, but it's like slightly different. He's not in all black. Like, his costume is not black and red like it would traditionally be in this one here. I don't know why, but you know, they're taking some leverage and switching it up a little bit. Maybe it might be the costume he's rocking in new Spider-Verse, maybe, you know, kind of a callback, or not a callback, but maybe a kind of a little tease they might be slipping in there. We won't know till like at least another year, 2021 or 2022, when that movie comes out. So we'll see until then. Let's see. So no other Spider-Man news on that sense, but I know we got a whole lot of Call of Duty news.
Yeah,
we got on
and
deck.
Good stuff too. First off, since we were, you know, kind of talking about Halloween stuff with Overwatch already, Modern Warfare and Warzone, they're pushing out an update which arrives on the 14th. What's today's date? The 13th. So tomorrow. Update 1.28, and it's basically going to be, everybody's saying it's going to be the haunting event, which is going to include nighttime map for Warzone, which is awesome. I think that's got to be so cool. A nighttime mode for Warzone. And apparently they're going to have some, I guess there's been rumors that they're going to have zombies throughout the map too.
Ooh, okay.
Which is cool. I haven't played Warzone in months. I just kind of I get bored of VRs very easily nowadays.
Alex's attention span is not known to be very high.
I can play regular multiplayer forever, but all my friends stopped playing regular multiplayer and they wanted to play BR, and I was like, I don't feel like playing BR all the time because BR is not my thing. But that being said, I have considered re-downloading it because, you know, it'd be cool. Nighttime Warzone, if there's zombies there, that even cooler. Like that's just awesome. I can't wait for that. But you know, the reason I've been on the the reason I've been on the fence about it is because I'm like, oh my god, the file size is huge. Segue into next article.
Quick note, Alex, when you say it, I don't think that's like how you signal it, but I just wanted you to know, like, you don't say it. You don't say it to actually segue it. I got you. Jeez, very subtle.
You know, obviously everybody complains about how large the file size is. It's like over 250 gigs.
Dude,
why? I have no idea.
It's insane. Like 256 gigs. Like back in the day, it used to be you had a 256 drive or something or smaller to run your OS, and then you would have a bigger drive to run your game. You can't even run this game to even help with the loading. You know, on a single drive like that. It's just bonkers.
It is bonkers, but a little less bonkers now because they have gotten wind of the angry fans and angry gamers, and Call of Duty Modern Warfare update finally lets us make the game smaller. So, tomorrow's update will have mode-specific uninstall options, which, I don't know what that includes, but...
Mm-hmm.
I guess you have multiplayer mode, you have Warzone.
Exactly.
Mode,
I'm hoping, like, in situations
you don't have to download the entire game anymore.
The entire freaking game. Like downloading a big game is okay, but don't force me to grab everything when I don't need it. Like, I don't need the story campaign if I'm just doing multiplayer. It's just that is quite literally space I am not using, but I'm allocating for no purpose. I'm just wasting it. Maybe I'm not a Warzone fan and I just like to play Capture the Flag or Gunfight or something. Yeah. Just keep that out my playlist straight up. I just don't need it there.
Yep.
And also, the textures that come with it. Like, the amount of textures that you have to download post installation of the game, still fall within the realm of what those other modes are. So it's like, come on. So glad to know they caught wind of that.
Set aside a full day to re-download it. Yeah, no, I got an SSD. I've got good internet, so it should only take a little bit to download, and it has before. But yeah, it is huge. So, there's no doubt about that. But it seems like this patch should be a good one. Like I said, I love Halloween stuff. I love when games do holiday stuff. Whether it's Halloween. I remember in Call of Duty Modern Warfare, Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare, they do the map Crash. They like dress it up in Christmas stuff with Christmas trees and lights and all that stuff. I just love when games do that because it's different and it's fun, and I love the holidays. So that's exciting. I'm really excited to dive into this. Even if I play one match, like I said, it's not gonna rekindle
the old
my
flame
love for BR. Yeah. But I just want to experience it. So making space for 250 gigs for one round, we'll see.
Yeah, well, I don't think I see it anywhere stated here, or if they even formally announced like how much smaller it's gonna be. The game dropped at 175 gigs on launch, and has grown, into the 250 and such now. So I'm wondering, what they can pull back to. We'll most likely see numbers tomorrow once people actually start re-downloading it and seeing, oh my God, look at all this space for more activities and games, right? Like that's what's gonna happen. We won't know till then, so it doesn't seem like they have any formal numbers here, but we'll have to just wait and see. Yep. We'll come back to it on Thursday and see, who's got space for an entire other game or two now.
Yeah, we'll see. But our Italian in chat says some crazy audio found in the game files. So I'm assuming like maybe zombie sounds or some shit. But yeah, so that's that. Be on the lookout. If you guys do have it, make sure you update it tomorrow. A few other things, and Dre, I don't know which articles you have pulled up, but real quick, speaking of Halloween, we've been... so you've heard of this Phasmophobia game that has taken the world by storm, right?
Yes.
Have you heard of it?
I've seen clips out in the wild, including your own, apparently, that you've sent me.
We did. I had to send you because it was funny. So me and Rich sat down the other night and played. I love horror games. I love the anxiety that comes with them. I just enjoy that feeling, right? That rush of adrenaline. And I've always liked horror games, but one thing I always thought would be really cool is like how to properly do a multiplayer horror game, and Phasmophobia I think nails it. Basically, real quick, you're a ghost hunter, and it's up to 4 players. So there's 4 of you guys. You're all ghost hunters. You go into these different houses, and you have to you have all of these tools, and you have to discover what kind of ghost haunts that house. And there's a bunch of different kinds, but it's really cool. I think they nailed it right on the head.
So we got some clips here real quick. If you just want to take his word for it, as one thing, but you could just see my man's
we don't have our flashlight.
Actual reactions.
Okay. I just pooped. Oh my God.
So that was the only jump scare there. I think that clip hangs on a little long, but dude, oh my god, they mess with you so bad.
Don't worry. So nice. We got it twice. Yeah, we got it twice. Alex, how are you supposed to defend somebody if this is how you're gonna act?
And I scared myself.
Dude, real shit, bro. Like, I even played last night a little bit with True Luigi in chat here, and I'm not even lying to you, dude. This shit is
everywhere.
Dude. Oh my
the
God.
ghosts literally, depending on the ghost, there's a bunch of different ghosts. There's like a demon, a Yori, a revenant, and like obviously they're all different. They all respond differently to different things. There was a ghost last night. It was a revenant, and it literally just toyed with us. We were in the we were in the first floor of the house. We're walking towards the front door to get like more equipment and stuff because we couldn't find anything. Front door slams in our face. The lights turn off, and we turn our flashlight on, and it's standing right in the front door. And then it just runs. And oh my god, bro, it's so terrifying.
Sounds like good horror.
But
you can also play it in like VR, right?
You can play it in VR. I have
Yeah,
not yet.
that's
But you
not
can.
yet. I thought I saw someone already playing it in VR. I might be mistaken.
No. I haven't played it.
Oh,
in VR
you
yet.
haven't played. I was gonna say,
But
yeah,
you can play it in VR.
yeah. I if I were to go in on something like that, yeah, I would go full VR. You know, turn off the lights. Like I would just go 100% immersion for something like that. That looks like fun. I've seen clips of it. I've seen the Twitch highlights, the fails. That game tends to be in the center of it. Anything that can pull human emotion like that is usually a win.
Yeah, and it's only $13, dude. $13, really great multiplayer horror experience. If you're
Is it like
to,
early access? Like, are
they're
they're still working on it? It's not like the
Oh,
actual
there's
release.
tons of bugs. My first bug, I thought it was a horror event, but in fact the door just got stuck on the hinge and it kept spinning in circles. I'm like, what is this ghost? And then they're like, dude, that's not supposed to happen. I was like, oh.
I think this game is haunted. Oh, that's even better. So besides of course, one human emotion, you like to also express is the idea that you're gonna possibly save a little bit of money. There's nothing more euphoric than knowing your wallet can still be fat at the end of the day, especially after you buy yourself a game. So there's actually a new browser extension that's out that's helping people kind of, especially if you're going down the Game Pass route. I know with the next gen, there's these subscriptions that are being put in, like with Microsoft's Game Pass, that is kind of blowing a lot of things out of the water in terms of the value you get from it. There's an extension out that you might not, there's so many games you might not be aware as to what is available on Game Pass sometimes, or what's on Steam and on Game Pass.
This is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
So there's been an extension that's been developed that actually lets you see games on like Steam that are available on Game Pass. Okay, I will hit escape. Okay, why would you give me the instructions that hit escape anyway? Anyway, this extension actually will show up on your Steam, the Steam program itself, and actually tell you like, hey, Neon Abyss is on Game Pass until the 27th, so you can redeem it or play it during your subscription and such, instead of maybe if you buy a one-off and you don't like it, you can save that money because you're already subscribed to Game Pass. It gives you an umbrella of games to play. So if it is available and it's available for a certain time, you can kind of prioritize and be like, okay, you know what, I can play it now, save myself the $5, $10, however many dollars it is later, so that way you're not like feeling that bite.
One thing I do want to mention is Game Pass on PC is still very much in beta, meaning that there are certain updates that Windows puts out. Windows puts out updates every so often. There are certain updates that will block Xbox, or that will block Game Pass from running games through like its firewall and all that stuff. So one thing to keep in mind, and this is just from my experience, I didn't want to spend the full $60 on Flight Simulator. I was going to play it, but I didn't want to spend it because I knew it was on Game Pass. So I got it on Game Pass. I got Game Pass really cheap, only $1, because they run this promotion all the time that you can literally have Game Pass on PC for $1 for a month. And so I did it, and I was trying to play it, tried to start it up, and it would not start. In fact, it was being blocked. At least everybody was saying. I even called Microsoft, and they had no idea what was happening. But it was being. I'm pretty sure it was being blocked by a firewall. And so you have to, look up these videos and go through all these tutorials to unblock it. Even with all the settings turned off for my firewall, the game would still not load. So I was like, okay, I want to play the game and I can't on Game Pass right now. So I ended up spending the $60 on Steam. Steam works very well. There are very little, if many, bugs with Steam games. So I got it on Steam, never had a problem playing it. However, what I will say is, as soon as Microsoft put up an update 3 weeks later, I could play Flight Simulator on Game Pass again. So
interesting.
That is I'm very sour towards that. It happened. The same thing happened with Outer. What's the
Outer
game?
Limits?
Outer Worlds. Outer Worlds.
Outer Limits is
right?
the show. What am I thinking? Outer Worlds. Yes, you're right.
Outer World, is that yeah, Outer Worlds. Same thing happened. I had all my progress saved, and then I couldn't access it. I couldn't access Outer Worlds through Game Pass because of a Windows update. And something was blocking it. It wouldn't let me play it. It wouldn't work. It was stupid. I literally couldn't sign into my Game Pass. So then I ended up getting it on Xbox, and the experience is a lot different on Xbox than it is on PC. And anybody that plays console games and PC games, But yeah, and then an update came out and I could play on PC again. It was so stupid, but it is still very much in beta. They have not ironed those problems out, so that's just something to keep in mind when you're. Yes, something to keep in mind. Yeah, this extension is really cool, but before you buy anything, it's weird because you're not going to be able to play any games without getting Game Pass on PC. But that's just something to keep in mind.
Okay.
Although it's available on Game Pass, you might not have it.
So as Squash Hunter said, Windows Update breaks everything. That's nothing new. Absolutely not.
Yeah.
And then another Windows Update to fix the previous Windows Update. And then we
literally
go round circle. By the way,
mm-hmm.
One thing I said, I'm just correcting myself. This extension, of course, is for browsers. So you actually have to go through Steam on the browser, not through the actual application itself, because the extension does not work that way. So you have to go through the browser. So you have to sign in that way, and then it'll show you. All right, cool. And with that, guys, ladies and gentlemen, your day is squared away. You are loaded up, ready to go. Want to thank everyone for hanging out, man. We're going to be live once again, of course, on Thursday. Post Call of Duty, maybe shrinkage. Some little bit. It's going to be a little cold. Maybe it's going to get a little small. Learn size, of course. I'm talking about the storage. What are you talking about, Alex? I don't know why you're looking away. Jeez, what's wrong with you? Anyway.
Maybe my new lights could heat you up.
Yeah. I don't know. That was a little.
Okay, all right. I'll just see myself out.
Just see yourself out. Thank you very much. But guys, once again, thank you very much for hanging out. Your day is queued up, ready to go. The coffee's been drunk. Sit down, drank. Well, Alex is that coffee? That doesn't look like coffee. It looks like iced tea.
It's whiskey. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh.
It is iced tea.
I believed it for a second. I was like Alex would just be like, yeah, I'm just sipping here, doing my thing. Thank you very much for hanging out, guys. Of course, make sure to follow us. You can follow me at CrashTagVS on Twitter. You can follow Alex at SirSquareAlex, of course, not only on Twitter, but on Twitch if you want to see him get scared like a little girl and scream. That's the best place to go look for it. And, of course, follow Nursery Gamers at NERDST Gamers. Give some love to Mike and Ike and Zipcher, of course, for supporting our show here and our other shows that we have here on the NSG Network. We'll see you guys 11 Eastern on Thursday. And until then, later.
Peace.